Recently, our On the Move crew visited several historical, beautiful, and accessible gardens. Our host, Donna Yeager, enjoyed an outing with guest Linda Sternot when they toured Filoli Gardens, Winchester Mystery House, and Shoreline Park. Now, here are Linda Sternot and our host, Donna Yeager.
Hi, I'm Donna Yeager with On the Move, and I'd like to welcome our very special guest, Linda Sternot.
Hi, Donna. It's nice to be here again.
Thank you. Now, we have had a lot of fun adventures, and we recently visited, the picture that we first have right now is when we visited Filoli Gardens, and there's a picture here of a wheelchair-accessible ramp and a beautiful gate. I like to call it a wooden door.
That's what it looked like.
Because, yeah, it's beautiful, and it kind of lets you peek into the garden. So it's so beautiful, and it kind of gives you a glimpse of what you're about to see.
Yeah, it really does.
But there's like a little gift store there, too, in that area, and we kind of looked at the area there. But it was just so pretty when you went through the ramped area and the gate.
Oh, yeah. The entranceway is just really pretty.
It was beautiful, yeah. Very pretty. So, but anyway, and then, so that was really gorgeous. I've been there several times.
That was my first time.
Yeah, was it? Oh,
wow. It was my first time. I would go back again.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Like you say, that gate is made of, seems to be made of some really hard, solid wood.
Right.
And the design in it.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. It's very pretty. So, and then but then when you go through the gate, through the door, the opening, then you actually go into the sunken garden area.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of beautiful ramps that take you down into the kind of lower and lower into the
sunken garden.
Yeah, into the middle area.
Yeah. And it's just beautiful. It's full of colors.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, because they had a special showing of stained glass.
Yes.
Structures.
Yes.
What would you call it? Like sculptures.
Yeah.
So.
They were, and some of them were really exotic almost.
Yeah. A lot of
really
hard
pretty.
work went into them.
And when the sun would hit them, it was really just almost breathtaking, some of them.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah. And we liked how the weather was perfect.
Oh, it was totally perfect. Totally perfect. The whole time we were there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know that you got some history behind Filoli Gardens, too.
Yeah, there was a lot to take in when we toured the house because it was the first time I had been. Yeah, and it's beautiful and a lot of great woodwork and things like that. A lot of art. Yeah.
Very pretty. It
was really, really pretty. Some really neat things too.
Yeah. Well, the family, I don't remember the name of it.
I can't remember.
But anyway, the family. Actually, I think they were the ones that started PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric.
I'm not sure about that fact, but you could be right.
Yeah.
But I know that they are the ones who came over and from Italy?
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's Ireland.
Ireland, you're right. See, I'm really bad.
It started with an I.
Yes, but they came over and they wanted to basically recreate their garden.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And they have a ballroom inside, and the ballroom is painted with a gorgeous mural of what the property in Ireland looks like.
Exactly.
Really looks like,
Yeah.
And then there's like a painting there too, but it's beautiful. Really, people should go and see it
Absolutely.
To appreciate the grandeur. It's gorgeous.
That's right. You really need to go and, like you say, you really need to go and see it.
Right,
It's really pretty.
I mean, remember when we first arrived, we saw deer.
Yeah,
just grazing.
Yes. And not just, say, one or two. It was many.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like seeing nature, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
A lot of really pretty sights
Right.
while we were there.
Right. And then you and I also posed for a photo, and there was a beautiful, big, huge hedge. I don't know how the heck they trimmed that so perfectly, but the hedge was amazing. And then there was a ramp down
Yep.
into the other part of the garden. And then the flowers were just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. And
I mean, yeah.
from what I understand, too, we have to go back in the spring
Yeah.
when everything is blooming.
Right.
Yeah.
But the neat thing about it, I've been there, I've been there in springtime. I've been there in the middle of summer. Now you and I and my mom went, it was
Say
like
early fall.
Early
Yeah.
fall, yeah. But there's always something blooming.
Yes.
Gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And even the house, there's a beautiful ivy that grows and what are those, wisteria? Mm-hmm. The whole side of the house.
Yes, I was going to say,
is covered
even the
in
entryway
wisteria.
is just so gorgeous into the house.
It is beautiful. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And
I want to go back tomorrow.
if I didn't have to work, I'd go with
No,
you.
I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Weekend.
Yeah, weekend warriors, let's do it.
But then also, we when we were looking around the towards the back of the mansion,
Mm-hmm.
that's really pretty too, because usually I don't like cobblestones because it's like, but this was really nice.
Yeah.
It was very smooth.
Yeah, it seemed to have, to say, been smoothed
Yeah,
out.
they did a beautiful job.
Did a really nice job.
It was very pretty.
I didn't see you shaking down the street.
I wasn't.
I know.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was such a beautiful day too.
Oh, yeah, it really was. The sun was out. It was a great day.
We were very
Yeah.
lucky.
We were. The weather was perfect. And like you say, a lot of stuff was blooming.
Yep.
It was
that's
really
right.
pretty.
Exactamundo. So anyway, and then I really like the gift store.
Oh,
I don't know.
We always love
I'm
the
a girl.
gift store.
What can I say?
That's where I got my shirt.
How can be?
I can't pass up a gift store.
I know. And I didn't even see those. There's so many wonderful things in that
Yes.
store. But they had it decorated for Halloween.
Yes, they did.
All kinds of beautiful, festive fall colors and pumpkins all over the place. And witches.
Makes me want to go back when they decorate for Christmas because
know.
of what they did for Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
I can only imagine.
Exactly. But you have to really check to make sure the days that they're open, because they do close
Yeah.
in the dead of winter.
Yeah.
So.
They close for a certain period of time
Right.
for the families,
Yeah.
for the original family or the last family that had lived there.
Right. And they have special fancy dinner parties
Yep.
and all kinds
Yep.
of things in there, so that's fun.
Yeah, a lot of activities.
That's okay, we'll allow it.
Yes, we will. Well, because they let us come.
I know, they kind of share the
Maybe
house.
they'll invite us to one of the activities
You
at some
never
point.
know.
We'll see.
There's always a first time.
Yeah, the first time for everything.
Anyway, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Winchester Mystery House. Ooh.
Now's the time of year to take your friends.
Yeah, really. But I'm not going to talk about the building itself.
No,
because
it's all about the
that's not very
garden.
accessible. Yeah.
The gardens.
The garden is gorgeous.
It's
yeah.
really gorgeous there
It's
too.
beautiful, yeah. And the sign, there's a really cool sign that tells you the history of
Yeah.
Sarah Winchester and why she kept building and building and building. She wanted to live forever.
Yep. She really did.
Yeah, exactly. So as a result, like I said, that first photograph was the sign, but then the next Winchester photo is the actual parking lot, because the parking lot's very wheelchair accessible.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really cool because, I don't know, I love trees and I'm just a fanatic about beauty and nature. So I love Norfolk pines.
Oh, yeah.
Call me fickle, I don't know. But we used to live in Norfolk, Virginia too, so that might have something to do with it.
Good. Just a little.
They grew wild. Anyway, but I saw them in Hawaii too, which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I digress. But when you're in the parking lot, you can see the top left corner of the parking lot. The tallest tree is a Norfolk pine. I'm telling you, that is the tallest Norfolk pine I've ever seen in my life.
I have not seen one that tall either, I have to admit.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But here I saw it. I mean, it's right there in the middle of downtown San Jose.
There it is, right there.
Right there.
On Winchester.
In all its glory.
In all its glory. But the garden.
Oh, the garden's beautiful. Oh, my gosh. It's so pretty. And the same thing, where the flowers are blooming all year round.
Yeah.
Just different flowers for different seasons.
Yeah. And the thing about at Winchester with their garden is you can get to, I believe, just everything that they have on the grounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And same thing, they have really cool cobblestones. But the cobblestones, once again, are very level and very easy to get around.
Yeah.
They're very accessible. And it's just so pretty.
It is.
I loved it.
Yeah. I like to go to the gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
it's the nature, the beauty of the nature.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
it's calming.
Oh, yeah. Very.
Yeah.
Very. And even though it's right there facing Winchester
When
Boulevard,
you go into their garden,
Yeah.
it's almost like Winchester doesn't exist.
No. Mm-mm. It is so peaceful and serene. And oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. Really, I'm really lucky to be able to visit frequently.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I don't know, for now anyway, I don't know if that'll be in the future, but for now, if you are in a wheelchair and you just want to look at the garden, you don't have to pay.
Oh,
That's what I was told.
great.
But it might change. They're
Yeah.
thinking about the
yeah.
possibility of changing that.
Yeah.
But the gift store is nice and accessible too. I love a good gift store.
Yeah, everything.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so it's fun.
I've got stuff from that gift store too.
Oh yeah, me too. Quite a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, and then also the front of the Winchester Mystery House at this particular time of the year, they have pumpkins in practically every window
Yeah.
of the mansion, and it's so cool because they really deck the place out amazingly beautifully, and they have spiders and all kinds of scary, creepy things too, but I like the pumpkins.
The pumpkins help
Pumpkins make
keep
me
it from being too spooky.
And they have really cute faces on them too, so that's got to make you happy,
Yeah.
It's very cute. But I was really totally amazed with the beauty of the house itself right in the front.
Yeah.
When you but literally you meander through and in and out.
Yeah.
All of the
All of the
cobblestone.
grounds are very, very well
It is
manicured, I would even say.
Oh yeah, I think they probably have several gardeners that work very hard.
I would say at least 3 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on the side.
Yeah,
It's got to be a lot.
exactly. Oh, they probably have weddings in there too, I would guess, because there's so many pretty areas. Anyway, okay. So then, what we want to do is we want to talk a little bit about the shoreline. Shoreline Park is another beautiful place that I like to go to because, and a part of Shoreline Park is a house called Rengstorff House. Mm-hmm. Now, Rengstorff House is literally the first house that was built in the city of Mountain View because specifically the family loved the area and so they moved the house from downtown Mountain View over to Shoreline Park.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. The way it's designed is very pretty. And same thing, there's a lot of very pretty manicured gardens that you can access all over the place and meander through it's beautiful. I love it. Okay. Yeah. So then specifically, what happens is when you go along okay, you're facing the house, and when you look to your right, there's literally a garden that you can kind of walk around, and there's a little pathway, but the flowers are blooming beautifully. They're gorgeous.
And
really
and you
pretty.
you can meander down all of their paths.
Oh yeah,
pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. It's amazing.
Not a lot of rough cobblestone.
No, not really. No.
Good.
No, it's pretty level. Like I said, there are cobblestone and a couple of brick paths, but they're very nice. They really did a good job.
Good.
And they put a ramp up to the side of the house so that you can access the first floor.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
very nice. But you got to check with the hours and when they're open.
Yeah. And is there a gift shop?
I don't. Well, it was closed when I went, so I don't know. Bummer. I know. I'm devastated.
All right, we have to go back.
Have to go back. That's all I do. But I've been. I really like the. Well, I have to talk about two things. The photo that we have of the parking lot is amazing because there's tons of handicap parking, and it's right there, right by the house.
Yeah.
Rengstorff. And I got to tell you a little bit of history. Back in 1977, long time ago, that was my first apartment. I lived on California Street, not even a quarter of a block away from Rengstorff. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice.
And that is where the house used to be, used to stand. But then when they built Shoreline Park, they actually physically moved it. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
everyone could enjoy it.
Nice.
Really
I'm glad they
nice.
did.
Yeah.
Glad they did.
They even have a windmill, which is really cool.
I'm gonna have to
I
check
don't know
the
if we
house
got a
out.
picture of that or not, but anyway.
I have to check the house out myself.
Yeah. So, but anyway, and then the let's see, Rengstorff. Oh, there's a sign that shows you Rengstorff House, and it's kind of a pretty little sign, right to the right of the house itself. But like I said, it's just so accessible and so beautiful and so peaceful. We even went on a Saturday, and it was kind of busy, but still people were very respectful of the garden and to kind of keep a low tone.
Yeah.
So
well,
that
it's
everyone could
same
enjoy
when we
it.
were at Filoli, as we were walking around.
Right.
If other people were walking in that area or walking towards us, everybody was really minding their own because everybody's there to enjoy the gardens.
Very courteous.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're very lucky. Very lucky. It's so nice. I love it. And then also, there is a shoreline park area where there's a cafe, and the cafe overlooks the little. It's like a lake, a man-made lake, and so they can do windsurfing on the lake, and they can go in a little. What do you call that? Where you paddle with your feet, like pedaling a bike.
Oh, almost like a paddle board, but it's pedal boat.
Yeah, right. But you can do it for two people, or one person can paddle for the two. But it's really cute.
Are you suggesting we should try that, and I should paddle for both of us?
We just go around in circles. It's not pretty anyway. But they also the cafe that they have there. Like I said, it's a beautiful view of the lake, and they have sailboats too, which is really cool.
That is cool.
Not big, huge ones, because it's not that big of a lake.
It's a man-made lake.
It's a nice lake. It's very nice.
Okay.
And like I said, it kind of meanders around, and the walkways are incredible. And it's right at the base of the bay, the lower part of the bay.
Okay.
So you can kind of see, you can see Milpitas, you can see Fremont, you can see a lot from that area. Right. So, but anyway, I want to also emphasize that all of these parks that I was talking about and the gardens that we have been talking about, if you go to, or if anyone goes to their local Chamber of Commerce, then they can just ask them for a list of little gardens in their area.
Yep.
You know, public gardens that they can go. Don't do it to, you know, people's private gardens.
That's right. That's right.
But anyway, but yeah, the public gardens is it's a lot of fun.
And they just go to the Chamber of Commerce for that.
Yeah, I'm sure they can tell them in whatever city they're in what's available. So it's just a really nice, usually free thing to enjoy doing. You know?
It's a great way to get out and really see parts of the city you live in that you don't even realize are there.
Exactly.
And it's nothing but beauty.
Yeah, exactly.
It's beauty.
So nice. It's a nice way to spend the day.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we're going to have to go back.
Yeah, we definitely have to go back because lunch was good there in itself, too.
It was.
We forgot to mention lunch.
Oh, that's true. That's so true. And also, I want to talk about the last picture that we have because I'm going to go back to Filoli here for a moment. Because it's a picture of the three of us seeing the house. We found a very nice lady who offered to take a picture of
Yep, and it was a good picture.
I know.
Yep.
And it just showed how much fun we had.
We really did have fun. I admit, you know, touring the house with your mom was, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's good. Well, I'd seen the house before, so I wanted you to share it with my mom. So
yep. We really enjoyed it. I had her go by the trophy room. Because, you know, she was huge in horses and stuff. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So I had your mom stand by the trophy room and took her picture so she could have a picture of herself with trophies.
Oh, yeah, and she tells the story about the Lurleen.
Oh, yeah.
They owned the Lurleen boat, ship, not a boat. Big boat.
Yeah, it was big. It's a big boat.
Looks like the Titanic or something.
Yeah, she rode that boat or ship
from San Francisco to Hawaii. And that's where they were stationed for a couple of years.
Yep.
And they have an actual record where the person was interviewing her saying, "So what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm going to go meet my husband in Hawaii." Having a fun time on the Lurleen.
Yeah, she mentioned that to our tour guide, and the tour guide thought that was so awesome. So your mom was a little star there for a little bit, and that was fun. That was fun.
One in a million chance.
Yes.
Go figure.
Yeah. So she was the topic of subject there in one of our rooms.
That's right. But we sure did have a good time.
Yeah, we did.
That was a lot of fun.
We had a really good time. And the gardens are really, really beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I know.
It's worth going.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't think at the end of the year, you know, when it's almost winter time, but the flowers were still gorgeous.
Yeah. And like you say, even at Winchester, too, the upkeep is just such that any time of the year, if they're open, go.
Yeah, exactly.
Go.
And you can always call.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and call the Chamber of Commerce to go to the ones we haven't gone to yet. Let us know how they are.
Oh, yeah. I got to do that.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't done it in a while. So
yeah, we should do it.
It's time. There's more gardens out there.
Yes, we'll make a list and we'll go to more.
Good idea.
It's a great idea.
Well, in the meantime, we'll see each other at swimming.
Yes.
That's always important. You know?
It is important.
Got to get our exercise in every morning.
At least 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, people to go. Places to see, people to go.
No, it's places to go, people to see, and things to do.
People to go.
It's a good thing you have me around.
I know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, once again, I want to emphasize that people should contact the Chamber of Commerce if they want to find out more about gardens in their area, public gardens.
Yeah, and at that point, they can also find out if there are any entry fees or not.
That's true. Yep. Very true. Yeah, the hours and everything.
Exactly.
Linda, I want to thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks. And thank you so very much for joining us. Until next time, I'm Donna Yeager with On the Move. Have a wonderful day.
If you see us in your businesses or see us on TV, don't be surprised because you'll see us there again.
And again.
Because we're showing our abilities and building self-esteem. We're going places that we've never been.
Hey, we're on the move to make this world a this world a better place. We're on the move, we're striking out to set the pace. We ought to choose to make a difference. Our time is overdue. If we collect our dreams, take them on the move. If we collect our dreams, take them on the move. So let's pick up our dreams and take them on the move.